Pixels and yaps, pixels and yaps. We like pixels and computer games. Pixels and yaps, pixels and yaps. We're yapping about pixels and computer games. Pixels and yaps.
Hello, everybody, and welcome into episode 24 of Pixel Yaps with myself,
Woo!
Cesire, and my co-host here.
Loonaromi, hi!
Did
I don't know
Lexi
if the
bark in the
board.
middle of that?
Yeah.
That was hilarious. It was like so perfectly timed. It almost felt like it was part of it. I was like,
Dang it!
I know that's not in the recording. It's okay. You might get some Nova barks today too. She's upset.
Oh, my
So.
goodness. Oh, okay. Oh, poor Nova. Oh, my
Okay.
goodness. But yeah, episode 24. What are we yapping about today, Sess?
Well, we have a lot to yap about, actually.
We
Believe it
do?
or not, we
Us?
do.
No.
Yes. I mean, we've
Never
got
happens.
various MMO updates. I've played a disgusting amount of indie games lately.
Oh my god.
We've got upcoming releases and something on Luna's radar that we'll be talking about a little bit later. So,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, the thing
Yeah.
I've been obsessed with, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So,
Yeah.
that's what
My
we'll be
new
getting
obsession.
into. But as always, we like to start out with, what we've been up to lately. And so
Nothing.
something that we can talk about cooperatively, both of us, we have been playing the Loftia closed beta.
Hashtag Loftia Partner Program. Woohoo!
That is right. We are a part of the official creator program, which has been really awesome. I mean, I'm honestly incredibly impressed with the dev team and just everybody involved. Like, it's been so professional.
I feel like you can really tell when a lot of love and thought was poured into a game. And Lofty is that. Lofty is absolutely the product of pouring a bunch of love into a project, right?
Yeah, it oozes
And
with it.
there's so many things that they just like they keep on surprising me. Like I keep on finding little things that they thought of that like mean so much to me, but I never I wasn't expecting them, so I didn't even think of them. You know what I mean? Like the thing with the prosthetic leg, I found that really heckin' amazing and I loved it. Um and yeah, it's just so they take into consideration people's time, so it's not overly grindy with the things you have to do. And I've been loving it. I've been really loving it, and I'm gonna be really sad when the closed beta closes
I
down.
know. I think everybody's having like an existential crisis about it a little bit.
Yeah.
But we'll have fun until it does. I needed to ask them what time the beta is going down because I want to know if I should stream it that day or not. Like, I think it would be really
Yeah, just
fun to
amazing.
stream it as they spin down,
Yeah, would be momentous.
Yeah. But I'll have to ask them. I'm not really sure. But
Live until it goes down.
But like we said, we've been very impressed with it, and yeah, as far as like the cosmetic that you were talking about, they are an interesting studio in that not only is it about sustainability, right, but they're really about like they're trying to make it accessible to people, and they also are trying to represent a wide variety of gamers, which is not easy to do, but I think they're doing it well.
The fact that this is a closed beta, really let that sink in. This is their very first closed beta.
Yeah, they had some alphas with Kickstarters, I think.
Yeah. But for a closed beta, this is phenomenal, honestly. Yeah, of course there are some bugs and stuff. It's a freaking beta, so big whoop, right? I mean, there's some released games that have very detrimental bugs. So I feel like they're doing really, really great. And I knew there was going to be a character customization, but I was expecting maybe 3 or 4 options for hairs or eyes and stuff. No. You can scroll, and you can scroll a lot through those options. So they really went ham on the character creator. I do have a little written list of feedback that I'm gonna give them once the closed beta is over with.
You do know you can do feedback from the game itself, right?
Yeah, I know, but I want to do everything all in one go.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah, thinking about it now, it might not be because that might be really overwhelming.
It might be a good list for Discord, but I think you should also
Yeah.
submit the feedback in the game.
Yeah, I think that's what I was more thinking about Discord, but yeah.
Yeah, Discord it could be good for. But yeah, so like anybody who's playing it, there is not only is there the bug forum, but there is a feedback forum. So I know Stream's been watching me submit all kinds of feedback because I'll just submit it when I think about it, which is both a good idea and a dangerous idea because I'm like, wait, what have I already said? And what did I just say out loud?
Yeah. But honestly, the way you're doing is probably better than what I'm doing of like just making the list.
I think no matter what, as long as they're getting the feedback, that's the most important thing. And
Yeah,
being in the
very
creator
true.
program, we do have channels that are specifically for that. So I don't think it's the worst thing.
But yeah,
I just
Lofty closed beta. If you have
yeah.
it's still up until the 6th, so you still have like 5 more days. To try and test it out if you haven't yet. If you have a friend, make sure to have their accounts connected because they can they get access to a closed beta key to give to a friend. So you can get a key through a friend that already has it. I sadly don't have any more keys, but I'm sure there's still some keys floating around here and there.
Oh,
Would definitely
absolutely.
recommend checking it out, or at least hopping into a stream that's doing Lofty right now because it's gonna be, if you like cozy games, I think this is gonna be the next big one. Honestly.
Yeah, it's definitely setting itself up for a lot of success in my opinion, and
Yeah.
I'm very excited. And like we said, like the beta, I mean it is a beta, so there's obviously bugs. Like don't get
Yeah.
us wrong, like, it still needs some work, but I believe the idea
Like the
was
adventures.
yeah. Well, I believe the idea was that if the beta goes well, then they might not even have to do another beta and they might just go straight to early access.
Okay, nice.
So hopefully they give us kind of like a post-mortem where they
Yeah.
let us know how they felt the beta went and kind of what not like a strict timeline, but maybe some kind of a timeline with what to
Yeah.
expect going forward. But with
I
how
feel like they
communicative
would
they are, they
probably
will.
I feel like the smart thing to do is probably to have like an open beta still at some point before they go live. Um just to try and hash out as many bugs as possible before like it's official um early access or whatever they're planning to go to.
Yeah, early access is I think the first step, but
Yeah.
that'll be when people can pay, buy the game and play.
Mhm.
Hopefully, well, let's see. Do they have it on their Steam page yet? I was gonna say hopefully the game's a little cheaper in early access than when it actually launches, but you
A
can't
lot of
be
times they are, yeah.
yeah, you can't be sure though, and they don't have their early
Yeah.
access info yet, so we'll
No,
keep
it
you posted
just
on that.
says planned release date 2026.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we'll keep you posted. But yeah, so if you go to different Loftia streams, you might still be able to find a key, or even, I imagine some community members are probably giving away their extra beta key because not everybody, has friends who actually want to play the game.
Yeah.
Crazy, I know, but so there's still ways to get them. But I imagine they are growing thinner and thinner by the day.
Yep. Yep.
But don't worry, because there might be an open beta. I'm not sure yet. Hopefully they'll give us more information after. But yeah, I think it's
I
been going
mean, we'll
pretty
keep
well.
you informed as much as we can, obviously, as much as we're allowed to.
Yeah,
But yeah. Yeah, it's been really good. I'm very, very, very impressed with it. I think for me, Lofty was like that game where like I didn't want to look at it too much before I was actually able to play it because it made a lot of promises, and I was like, I don't know if I'm confident that they'll be able to meet all these promises. So I kind of like just, I'm gonna wait and see, right? And they delivered. They delivered so hard, and I'm so glad that they did because it's such a good game, and I really can't wait for it to officially be out and be able to tell everybody to go and buy it.
I know, right? All right. We'll probably talk a bit more about Loftia next episode after the beta wraps up.
Yep.
once we've, gotten through all that we can and whatnot. So keep your ears out for that one. But moving on, I'm just gonna try and.
There's more?
There's
That wasn't the
more.
end of the podcast?
No, ma'am. There is so much more. All right, I'm gonna try and kind of speed run a little through what I've been up to
Okay.
because it's surprisingly a lot.
Hit it.
All right. So, well, of course, this wouldn't be working right now. I set you up earlier.
Sure you did.
I did. Why are you like this? So to start, yesterday I got to check out a silly little game called Dungeon Crawler. This is one that I played a demo during Next Fest a long time ago. I even ended up just buying the game while it was in early access just to support them, really. And I didn't really play it though. And so their 1.0 was yesterday, and they reached out to me, and I was like, oh heck yeah, I've been meaning to play this anyway. So this is a little dungeon crawler kind of. It's like this weird hybrid of a deck builder, fighting game and claw machine game. So
I've seen this, yeah.
Yeah. So you have your little character. They all have their little backstories, and they all have different play styles, which I think was very smart. It keeps it really, really fun. But yeah, you basically use the claw machine to get yourself like weapons and shields and all kinds of other stuff. And what you can grab is what you attack with. It was really fun. I was like, oh no, this is dangerous. Cause like, it was just so easy to just be like, okay, one more round, let's try again. Let's try again. And like, I made it all the way to
one more.
Yeah, I made it all the way to the last one. The last boss, the first go around, and then I got destroyed.
Oh no.
So I think it's somewhat good balance. Obviously you can make some really OP builds. But it has just like a ton of different mechanics, and I really, really liked it. And also all of the characters are like these weird variations of bunnies that kind of look a little like gremlins, and it's got all these silly puns. Like, I had so much fun with it. I did, even though I had already had a key, as I mentioned, I did get to do a promoted stream for it. So hashtag
nice.
ad. But I really liked it. I think it came together very, very nicely because I remember the demo being a little bit rough.
Yeah.
So
I feel like I remember you playing this, yeah.
Yeah, it was because it's one of those ones like once you've seen it, it kind of like sticks in your head a little bit.
Yep. Absolutely.
So yeah, that was Dungeon Crawler. Came out yesterday. Add it to your wish list. Buy it, especially if you're into those roguelike deck builders or if you like claw machine games, because it's got a little bit of it all. We also got to check out. This one's a little bit of this is like a deep indie. This next one that we got to check out. We checked out a game called Animal Style. They had reached out to me during Next Fest, and I hadn't had the chance to get to it during stream, but I still had my eye on it because it's a silly little game where you like run a hot dog shop, but not like a traditional hot dog shop. Like you're in this place called Poston. So all of the creatures are animal, like they're all animals or robots. And so yes, sometimes you'll be putting ketchup or mustard on hot dogs. But other times, you're going to put it on random objects that the customer brings to you or shoot the customers in the face with it. Like, some of them want you to just put it on their face. It was so weird, but honestly, I had a lot of fun. Like, it had all these little mini games where it was just like, okay, so, this character gives you a barrel and you have to flip it over using the sauce and the physics.
Okay.
Or fill in this heart.
This looks very questionable.
Oh yeah, I mean chat was going nuts. We were making jokes. The game makes the jokes. Like they knew what they were about. But honestly, I feel like they did a really good job.
Mutard.
Yeah, moutarde, catsup. The relish is called gorelish. It had like, oh yeah, the hot dogs grow on plants. It was just this weird,
Looks great.
it's one of those weird indie games, but I loved it. I had so much fun, and it was one of those where I was like, okay, we're kind of taking a risk here because these, sometimes these can be like asset flips or just not be very fun. But honestly, I had so much fun because like you'll learn the story of the town
Okay.
through the customer interactions, and also I forgot to mention there's an alien invasion. And
Oh, okay,
so,
that's fine. That's normal.
yeah, at certain points in the night, you have to like shoot aliens with a sauce gun.
Oh my god.
It's honestly such a weird combination, but I really had a lot of fun. I really did.
It sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, so if you want a silly game that doesn't take itself too seriously, that lets you shoot shoot a bunch of animals with different kinds of sauces. The 7 sacred sauces. It was so weird, but I'm really glad that I tried it because I really did have fun. Now we're gonna play it some more. We gotta finish the
Oh my
story now.
god.
I'm invested.
Oh, that's how much fun you had. You're invested in this. Okay.
So that was Animal Style. Very small indie game. If it sounds like something you'd vibe with, please go add it to your wish list or,
Oh my god.
buy it.
They
Support
look so
indie devs.
cute though. I have to say the little animals look adorable.
They are adorable and they make,
The
oh my god, I
gameplay-
forgot. They make the silliest noises. Did you ever play Banjo-Kazooie? Or have you ever heard any
Oh,
Banjo-Kazooie?
yeah.
So they sound like that, like when they talk.
Oh god.
There's even one that sounds like Mumbo Jumbo, exactly. I was dying.
Oh
And
my
you can like
goodness.
change the wallpaper and the little paintings. So there's a little bit of customization. You're also a cat, so you get to change
And
your
was that
fur
a donut?
color.
Was that a hot dog phone?
It was a hot dog phone, yeah.
Okay, sure. Sure.
That's what I mean. There's just so much.
Carry on.
There's just so much character. Like,
Oh my god.
and you could name your recipes. So like, that was the saucy lad. I had one called the Holy Trinity.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I
it
would
was
not eat
really
that.
fun.
I would not eat that hot dog. That looks
I would not either.
disgusting.
Well, and they would like, one guy came in and he's like, "Hey, I need to go out to battle. Can you put some sauce on my sword to make it stronger?" Like, okay.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that was Animal Style. I also got to try Gecko Gods. Did you ever demo that during Next Fest?
No, I did not, but I know a lot of people really loved Gecko Gods.
Honestly, it is so much fun. Just running around as a little lizard and climbing on the walls and ceilings was just the most satisfying feeling. Like, I was just like, I feel like I might have been a lizard in a past life because I'm so at peace right now. You can customize your little lizard. And it was really fun to just kind of explore around and do the puzzles. Like, they weren't difficult. It was mostly about you kind of paying attention to the environment around you and seeing what you could interact with. So it was pretty accessible.
Okay.
And just the art style. Honestly, a lot of people were like, "Oh, this looks a lot like Sable," because it's kind of a similar art style, and it works so well. It's just gorgeous. Like, you would come out of a puzzle room, and the sun would be setting, and you just get this beautiful sunset.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, like it's kind of one of those unexpected gems because you're like, of course, running around as a lizard would be fun, but like with the puzzles
Of
and with
course.
breaking the
Naturally.
vases. Yeah. And you can change the color of your lizard. Like, you can buy different little skins by collecting the
I was
currency you
gonna
get.
ask about that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was pink for a while. You can change the pattern. Like,
Okay.
it's just really good. I
There's
mean,
no fall damage, I see.
yeah, you can just fall as far as you want. There is little enemies that you have to like dodge into and kill, but and
Okay.
actually, funnily enough, I didn't realize at first how to kill them because like I think my first dodge missed, and so I was just running around. I was just like running around the enemies, and eventually I hit one, and I was like, "Oh my god!" can fight
Do
these
you Yoshi
guys.
them?
No, you have this little like jump dodge. So you basically just like
Right.
bash them with your head. You headbutt them.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
very
sure.
cute. And you can make little lizard noises. You just go, ha, hip.
So that's how lizards sound, guys. Lizards
Yes.
go ha.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
it's canon. It is known.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, but he's like just climbing the wall ceilings. I did fall off the ceilings a
Looks
lot,
great.
but that was a me problem.
Skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue. But I was just incredibly delighted by it, to be honest. Like I can't
I
wait
love
to play
that.
it some more and
Yeah, I've
finish
seen a
up.
lot of people play this and really enjoy it. I don't think I've heard a single negative review about this yet.
I
So
think I'm
I'm
the
very
only bad
curious
thing
about
I
it.
would say is that driving the boat is weird, but you drive a boat as a lizard, like what do you expect?
This is fair.
Um, Let me let you talk for a minute. Do you want to talk about, well actually no, we'll talk about that after. I'll finish the speed run cuz
Okay.
cuz we got to have a discussion.
Oh God, there's a full discussion.
There's a full discussion. Next up I got to try
I'm in trouble, guys.
Scriptorium, um which was
Oh yeah, this is
delightful.
another one that I heard a lot of people play and really, really love.
Honestly, it's so much fun because it's like a sticker book. I say this a lot, but I really like sticker books. It's like a sticker book, but
I didn't
obviously,
know.
it's a reusable.
I couldn't tell.
And you have these little like quests that you can do, like these little customer requests. So like I had to make a weird canopied bed with race car wheels because some character may or may not have seen into the future. Um, or you have to like the king and queen are fighting, they hate each other. But they listen
Okay.
to each other's
Oh my
decrees.
God.
So they basically sit there and make decrees to make each other angry. So like the queen was like, "Yeah, no more bathing because the king keeps going into people's bathtubs when they're bathing." And so you had to make a poster for no more bathing.
Oh my
And so
God.
then the king was like, "No more parties because the queen keeps going to people's parties like acting like a peasant." It's just so ridiculous. And there's like all these little pieces that you can put together in very unexpected ways, to be honest. Like some of the things that people have created with this game are nuts. But you can get like set pieces depending on the challenge, or you just kind of unlock
Okay.
pieces over time, so it's not too overwhelming. Like because if you had them all at once, it might be overwhelming, right? Um, so
Yeah.
I think there is a free play mode where you would have
I
them all
think
at
generally
once.
not just with this game, but in general, like I tend to like it a lot better when games give me things like gradually rather than
Mm-hmm.
just give me everything all at once. Because I feel like sometimes it can be very, very overwhelming.
Yeah, yeah, and especially when like, oh, here's some creative freedom, and you're like, what? So it has, I like the little quest line because it gives me some parameters, but I
Yeah.
still get to do. Ultimately, it's still my decision, like what ends up being created, which is very, very fun. I really like it.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's Scriptorium. Absolutely worth checking out, especially if you just want to have. It's a nice game if you like, you get home from work and you only have a little bit of time to game, right? You could just wind down with a sticker book, and I think that would be nice. um, and then I did the Crystallo 1.0,
Yeah.
which I
How was
was
that?
very excited about. It was awesome. Obviously, there's still a
Glad.
small indie studio, so there's some bugs.
Yeah.
However, the absolute glow up that the game got, I was,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we got into the map and I was just like, oh my God, this looks so different. Like the foliage is lush. Ah, it's gorgeous. And obviously,
So they worked hard on it.
they did. Well, and I have a stronger computer now, so that helps too because I can have my settings up on high. But yeah, I am a Cristalla partner, which I was very excited about. Because they're a lovely, lovely team. But yeah, it's going really well. I mean, like I said, there are some bugs, which is unfortunate for the team, but they've been working hard to fix everything that we report. Um,
Okay.
it got harder. from early access, I will say. So I'm not a Souls player. So this is a similar, it's a Souls like. But you get
Yeah.
to be a cat, and it's got like really fun movement, like the like parkour movement, the combat animations and stuff are glorious. Like it's got a lot
Okay.
working for it. So I did end up turning my difficulty down by one. So
Oh.
they have like the stray difficulty, which is what they consider the difficulty the game is meant for, but that's
Yeah.
more for Souls players, right? And then you can knock
Yeah.
it down to pet, which is where I'm at. And things just don't hit quite as hard, which is what I needed.
I saw a
Um,
post the other day.
yeah.
Sorry,
Oh,
just
go ahead.
because talk about difficulty. I saw a post the other day that was like, normalize playing games on easy mode because games are supposed to be fun.
Yeah, well, you need to play
And
at the
I
difficulty
agree.
that's fun for
Like,
you.
exactly. If you have fun playing things like hard mode and stuff like that, then that's great. Like, if that challenge makes a game fun for you, awesome. But I feel like less and less, but still so often you get people shaming others for playing something on easy mode. When really, like, if you are just there for like the story or the exploration without the like needing to worry about combat and dying constantly or having the best gear and whatnot, I feel like that's totally fair and I feel like it should absolutely be encouraged. Like, play your game on easy mode, have fun with it,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. And there is a difficulty below mine. I think it's just called story. And I was just like, yeah, like I would love it if some people wanted to try story mode and let me know if is it accessible for, people who just want to experience the story. Um I haven't tried it yet. Maybe I'll have to try it out and see how different it feels because there was a significant difference between the difficulties that I'd knocked down to. Things just didn't hit as hard, so I could practice blocking. Because
Nice,
before I
yeah.
was getting like two shot by everything. And there is there is progression. So like you gather material called crease, and you can use that to level up your attribute. So it does get easier in that sense as well. So technically, you can just you can just grind it out in the main area, in the first area, and get really high level if you want to. It'll take a long time, but you can.
I mean, do we have any Pokemon players that are listening right now that used to like level up until a certain level before continuing to the next gym?
It's definitely not Luna.
I used to be grindy. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I think they're in a really good place. And like I said, they're very communicative and any bugs that they've got, they're definitely working on. But I think for a 1.0 release, and for how excited they were, they
Yeah,
were absolutely valid. Like they were so hyped and they kept like
I love
teasing
that.
us and it made it so special when I got in and I was like, "Yes, you guys are right. You cooked."
That's so great. I love that.
Yeah, so I'm excited to keep playing it. I managed to beat my first boss, like one of the bigger
Nice.
bosses, when I streamed on what, Wednesday or something. Which I
Uh-huh.
didn't think I was gonna beat him on stream, so I was very, very hyped.
I
It's a fun game, and honestly, it's just fun to watch the cat animations because, like, you'll do like flips and stuff. It's
have
just
to say, just
great.
from watching like the video right now, I love how accurate it is. Like, yeah, you're a cat, and yeah, cats don't typically, run around on their back legs. But in spite of that, like they made it accurate in the sense of like they're just on their little paws, on their little
Yeah,
front paw
yeah, you
part.
get to see your beans all the time when you're running.
Yeah, I love it because a lot of
uh,
times people like make cats and they make them stand on the full hind
Yeah, which they
legs,
would
and
never
I'm like, that's
do.
not accurate.
Yeah, and so they did that, and you can crouch too, so you can like crawl around on all fours, which is really really fun.
Nice.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it's in a good place, and I can't wait to see where it goes. And then lastly, I talked about this one last time, so I was gonna mention Dosa Divas. Amazing. I can't wait to play some more because I had so much fun. This was the one where you are like fighting against an evil fast food empire, which is run by your sister. And you have
Lovely.
yeah, you have this like little mech. Her name is Goddess, and she helps you cook dosas to like feed people around the towns who have been just eating this. It's not even like fast food, it's like food paste. And so you're just going around
Okay.
trying to like you're trying to get home to visit your parents, but you just keep running into these problems that you're like, ah, well, I can cook good food, so I'll help you out. It's really,
Is
really
it bad that when
charming.
you say food paste, what I see is like the old 90s TV shows where like they showed American School and there was just like a slop, like a paste, like a brown kind of paste thing that they just slopped down on the
Uh,
kids' plates. Like that's what I see when you say food paste.
I feel like it's even worse than that. Like it's like literally paste in a tube. Like it's like toothpaste, but it's food.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
yum.
So they've just taken all the
Delicious.
joy, all the joy out of eating in this world. And they're like the corporation is like slowly taking over all of the villages. Um Not by peace either. Like they're very forceful about it. And so like you'll go around and there's fighting. So there's like turn-based fighting. So you'll fight like lawyers and stuff.
Oh my god.
And the fighting animations are top notch. Like from all of the characters, they just all have these like very expressive moves where it's just like, one of them's hitting another character with a spatula, or the lawyers are like using stuff in their briefcase to beat you up with. Like it's just so good. There's just so much love that went into the game. I had so much fun. I can't wait to play more, like I said. And that's Dosa Divas. Check it out. They're another pretty deep indie. So I'd love to see more wish
This looks
lists.
glorious. Like this combat looks glorious, truly.
It honestly was so much fun, and it's kind of like Super or Paper Mario rules, where if you hit the button at the right time, you can attack more or you can block attacks. So there's a bit of activity, an activeness to it. But yeah, that's what I've been playing lately. It's been a lot. We're
Just one or two games?
It's just like a
Not
different
that
game
many.
each day.
Yeah, honestly, this past week, so usually Seth plays a game for like maybe 2, 3 nights. This past week, I was like, oh, let me pop in. Let's see if she's like playing Lofty. I'll join her. And so, no, she was literally playing a different game every night. Sometimes I feel like you're playing multiple games on one night. And I was like, dang,
Yeah, I
dang,
had to
girl.
stack some up
Oh my
because
God.
I wanted to play the new games, but I also still wanted to play like Crystalla
I
and
feel like
Voyagers of Nira.
Yeah, I feel like Seth and I treat our emails very differently. Seth receives like 20 different emails for games and she's like, "Yeah, right. No, I'll totally fit all of these into my schedule. We'll just like play 5 games a night. It's fine." Meanwhile, I get the same emails, 20 emails, right? And I'm like, "Right. So we're already playing this and this game. This and that game would fit well, but the other ones I'm going to decline."
I can't help myself. There's so many good games. Like they're just all
Because
so
Cristalla did
good.
look interesting, but I was like, realistically, I don't feel like I can combine this very well with anything that I have currently on my schedule that I'm already trying
Yeah.
to fit into my schedule.
Well, and that one was kind
Oh
of
god.
an interesting one for me because I had never heard of it. Back at so like they reached out to me back in early access and gave
Yeah,
me a
same.
key. And so I was like,
Mhm.
okay, cool. Like I'm not really a Souls player, but I like that you can be a cat. And like I looked up
I'm
the
not a
dev
Souls
team.
player, but there's cats, so I'm sold.
Yeah, exactly. And then I played it quite a bit actually in the early access. And I just
Yeah, I
fell
remember,
in
yeah.
love with it. Like the
Love
NPCs are
that for
so
you.
good and the voices are so good and like I said, I hang out in their Discord and I really like the dev
Yeah,
team.
that's great. That's great.
But yeah, that's sorry, my long recap.
Oh,
Let's
go
move
for it.
on to the game that you wanted to talk about.
Game or
Um
games? I
Well,
don't even
there's a
know what I've
very
played the past
specific
week.
game that you wanted to talk about.
Very
The
specific game that you apparently have a bone to pick with me, it sounds
Not a
like.
bone to pick with you.
Uh-huh.
Um, I
Okay, so
just
the game
saw
we're
some stuff
talking
on Blue
about
Sky.
is the game we're talking about is Neverness to Everness. NTE for short. It's the newest gacha in town. It is like if you like Genshin and you like GTA 5 and you want like the two meshed together, this is it. This is the game, honestly. I had high expectations the first time I saw this. And then I was like, I'm just like, because there's like so many gacha that came out like the past couple of months. I'm like, no, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. And I'm not
Mm-hmm.
playing that. I am waiting for this.
Right.
And so far, it has not disappointed. I played this literally all day today. I dropped the kid off at my aunt's, came back home, did a little bit of like work, and then I was like, right, I'm gonna go play NTE. I loved it. I love it so far. The character creation, not character creation, the character design is gorgeous. I love that a lot of times in these gacha games, the MC, like the character that you play,
Uh-huh.
is very like emotionless.
Right.
They have like just like a deadpan face all the time, to the point where like in Wuthering Waves they even make a joke about it. That Rover never has any kind of emotion and stuff like that. So I
Right.
love that in NTE the MC actually has emotions and they are voiced. I think in Wuthering Waves they're voiced too. In Genshin they have started to voice Ether and Lumine more and more. But early Genshin days, they were never voiced. So it's really nice to see that from the get go. I love the mixture of like kind of almost like comic book action art mixed in with like 3D anime art. I think it's really gorgeous. The color palette is beautiful that they went for. I'm really in love with this game, and it's like you can drive. The city's so vast. You can drive through the entire city. Because I was like, surely there's gonna be like an invisible wall somewhere, but no, it just keeps on going. Like I crossed the river. I got up to the river. I'm like, oh, this is where the game's gonna end, right? This is where like invisible walls gonna come up, or like some kind of like little things gonna pop up. Tells me, oh no, turn around. You can't go this way. But no, it just keeps on going, and there's so much more of me to like. I've been playing all day. I have not explored. I've explored a fraction of the city. You can do so much. You can drive in this game. You can get different cars. You can modify your cars. You can get apartments. You can decorate the apartments. You can own a coffee shop. There's a coffee shop mini game. It's so much. There's dating in the game. They like literally took every feedback possible for these gacha games and we're like, bet, let's do it. I'm in love and I want to play so much more. I will say their polling system is probably the thing that you want to discuss, I think.
No, unfortunately not.
No. So they
No.
made it very think Monopoly like. So
Okay.
you pull like with dice. I think I actually do my first 10 pull towards the end of that VOD that you're showing there.
Okay.
Um but it is like it's like a Monopoly board, except like as if like Monopoly was like in a casino type thing, which I find um very humorously on the nose because obviously gacha
We
it's
gotcha,
borderline
right? Yeah.
gambling, right? So I found it very kind of amusing that they went that route. I will say with it being like with the dice rolls, it really makes you just want to sit there all day and just roll the dice
Yeah, that
and
looks
seeing what you land on.
dangerous.
I think in terms of it's so weird the combination because I feel like the characters are really solid, so it makes you not really have to pull for a lot of things. And I feel like the exploration and everything else that the game has to offer is great. So technically the need to pull for things isn't really there. But they've made the pulling so much fun that you want to pull for things, you know? Um so yeah, that is like the one thing that I will say. The gacha part of it is dangerous. It's very, very
Yeah,
dangerous.
yeah. I was like, that looks like a friggin' casino.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, um,
But
yeah, no, unfortunately, the thing that I was gonna bring up there have been some folks over on Blue Sky saying that it looks like there's some AI generated stuff that maybe hasn't been disclosed. I guess
Oh,
there's like
really?
I think there's a theater in the game. Have you
I'll
been
have
to
to check it
that?
out. No, I have
Yeah,
not
so
been to the
like
theater.
there's definitely they've been kind of dropping examples of it. Like apparently in the theater
Uh-oh.
there was like a bunch of cars in a scene and like all of the doors were just like melding together. Like it was
Oh no,
very
I'm gonna have to check that
obvious.
out. I'm gonna have to check that out. That's not okay. That makes me sad. If that's the case, that
Yeah.
makes me sad. Because it did disclose a while back that they weren't going to use any AI. Which made me really happy because I feel like in a lot of these newer gachas, they have used AI. A lot of the newer gachas have started using AI, which makes me very, very, very sad. So, yeah, I'm just now praying. I'm gonna go check after the podcast. But
Yeah.
I'm praying it's not the case because I've really, really been enjoying this game a lot. It hits like so many different notes for me. And yeah, there you can see me min-maxing the free system.
Min-maxing the free system. How dangerous. Yeah, I mean, I would love to be wrong, but
Yeah,
that's definitely what people are saying. So it could be worth looking into.
I'll
Um,
have to check that out.
yeah, it would be unfortunate, but
Very.
it wouldn't be surprising.
No, no, no. With the newer gachas, it really wouldn't be surprising anymore. I'm gonna have to fact check that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I like what you said about it. I like your enthusiasm, so I really hope that
It
I'm wrong or that they can fix it.
it really does. It just ties everything together. Like I love GTA. I love
I do,
obviously
yes.
anime and Genshin and stuff like that. So it does really tie all those things together. And there's even fishing, which the fishing is very reminiscent of Stardew Valley
Don't tell
and how it
Bella.
works. So
She'll
I
hate
don't
it.
think Bella would be playing this game.
She'll hate it.
But yeah, that's what I've been obsessed with since I played this, which I don't know, was that Wednesday that I played it? Yeah, it was Wednesday morning. Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was the one. I was the one I stream I didn't know about because I was like, wait, what do you mean 3 times? It's like what?
Yeah, so I took last week I had a friendo over, so I streamed a little bit less last week. And then this week I had taken Monday off because the friendo was still here. And so I was like, I feel stream deprived. So I streamed 3 times in one day over a span of like 10 hours total. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so on that day I actually did NTE. I started with NTE, which this was the unplanned one. This is like
Right.
way spontaneous. Like I woke up at like 5 a.m., couldn't sleep, did a bunch of things. And then I felt so wired. And then I saw that
Okay.
NTE was already out and stuff, and I had it pre-installed. So I was like, I mean, what if I just go live? It's right there and it's live. Why don't I just go live? So that's how the first stream happened. The second stream was planned. I don't even know what the second stream was. I think the second stream was Loftia. Yeah, that was the raid train day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Okay.
Loftia raid
Yeah.
train
Yeah.
day.
That's right.
And then the third stream ended up being more Loftia and Final Fantasy because we didn't get to do all the things we wanted to on the Loftia afternoon stream. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna come back later for more. And then I did the things, and I was like, all right, let's go play some Final Fantasy now. So yeah, it was great. It was great.
It was a very Loonaromi day.
Very, very lunar. Yeah, yeah. Which does bring me to the stream streaks on Twitch. I really don't like them. I don't like them because for somebody who likes being spontaneous and doing like the spontaneous surprise stream every now and then, it kind of makes me feel like I'm not allowed to be spontaneous because if I'm spontaneous, then people risk losing their stream streaks. And I know if it's like only like a 5 or 10 stream streak, it's not that big of a deal. But like I have people who have like 80 stream streaks in my channel. Like,
Mm-hmm.
as a viewer, not gonna lie, I would be pretty miffed if I ended up losing my streak because the stream decided to suddenly do 3 extra unplanned streams. You know?
Well, so you can watch a VOD. You can watch like a
Yeah,
little bit
but
of
how
a
does that
VOD.
work? Like,
You just watch a
I
little bit
thought,
of it and then it saves your streak.
yeah, but I thought that needed to be before the next stream. I did
I
within
think
24
if you
hours or
stream
before the
on the
next stream.
same day, it's still considered all for the same streak. So like I don't think having the 3 separate streams and like you wouldn't have to beat all 3 of them. It's a little bit weird, but
Yeah, they didn't
yeah.
make it clear. That's the thing. They're not really making it fully
You
clear,
can turn them
and they're
off.
giving people FOMO.
You can
Right.
turn them off for your channel. For me, I'm just like, I just like them because they give extra channel points, and my community
Yeah.
uses channel points. They broke.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, but yeah, apart from that, I've just been playing lots of Loftia and a little bit of Final Fantasy. That's about it. That's what I've done. Loftia,
That's
NTE, Loftia, and Final Fantasy.
yeah, a little yeah. That's what she's been doing. I mean, well, and to be fair, with again with Loftia being beta, we're all just playing a lot of Loftia right now.
Yeah, I was
But
supposed to be doing ESO and Paleo this week, but then I was like, you know what? Loftia's only here for like another week. I'm gonna focus on this.
yeah, and that actually transitions us into our next topic very, very well, which is the MMOs that we're playing and the updates that they both decided to have on the same day. I'm not mad.
MMOs.
That's right. So,
Unheard of.
to piggyback off of Loftia, we can start with Palia because they work so well together.
Yeah.
Palia, we've got our update coming up. Don't know if y'all were aware, but May 12th is a what?
Horses.
Yes, May 12th, the Palia X Pack with horses. Nova.
Woo! Woof. Yeah, May 12th, we're getting new expansion to Palia, so if you haven't caught up on Elderwoods, that might be a good time. But yeah, we're gonna get a new expansion on May 12th with horses.
Yes, which
I'm
was
so
so
excited.
surprising. So, I mean, obviously Luna knew.
And I quickly want to say here, yeah, I knew, sorry. I do quickly want to say here, I love how the devs actually they studied horses.
They
downright
did.
just studied horses and how they move and how they run and everything so that they could get the horses as accurate as possible because they knew they had quite a few horse fans in their community and they wanted to get it right. And I really, really love that they went the extra mile and researched this properly because they look so.
Oh, you cut yourself off. They what?
Because they look so good.
They do. Yeah. We got a little bit of a preview video of like the like the canter and the run and whatnot. And it does look good. And we do have a resident horse examiner in our community. And
That
so
we do, yeah.
we'll see if they're up to snuff because I was just like, dude, if they do this wrong, she's gonna quit.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
But I was really surprised, to be honest. Like, so as someone who's not in the partner program and had no idea, I was shocked because they had not really made any indication that they were going to add mounts to the game. Like, it's something that people always asked for.
I figured they were gonna add it eventually. I knew it was a matter of time.
Eventually.
One of the bigger feedbacks from partners has been horses and mounts. So I was like, the moment they told us that there was going to be an expansion and there was going to be a round table, I'm like, they're so going to announce horses. This is it. I don't know. I just knew. I just had a hunch. I was like, they're going to announce horses. And yeah, lo and behold, it was horses. I was like, yes, finally. They are doing a horses in part because this next area is gonna be just that vast. It's just gonna be that big that you're gonna want to be mounted to move around probably. to get from A to B and stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited for this next map. I loved Elderwood. I loved like the magic-y purpliness of it, but I'm really excited for this next map.
Yeah, like I agree. Like I really, really loved Eldenwood. I think or Elderwood. I keep calling it
I
Eldenwood.
don't
Damn it, Elden. Elderwood.
honestly, I don't even know anymore. Elden's just confusing us all.
Yeah, so Elderwood rather. I really like it. Because obviously purple's my vibe and it's all magic-y, but
Hmm.
I think a little bit the infected essence collecting kind of killed it for me a little bit. Like, I just didn't enjoy the map as much because I had to gather that stuff all the time.
I still haven't done all of it. There's
Me
still so much of it I
neither.
have to do.
Yeah. And so, like, I really like the map. I love the look of it. I immediately changed my house to the Elderwood house. Um, but I think this one will be nice in a different way because, like you said, it's going to be big and open, right?
Yeah.
And it's probably, we're coming from kind of a darker area because the Elderwood is very thick, and very dark.
Yep.
So we're coming from a bit of a darker area into like this wide open, sunny space. And so I'm really interested to see where the story is going to go. I haven't technically finished the latest zone story. I need to do that.
And
Um,
I haven't even
uh,
started.
but it's make sure that you do it on a day when you're feeling emotionally regulated.
Oh. Oh.
It's just a bit of a heavier story.
I
It's, it
I'm
deals
gonna
with
get
some
my tissues.
yeah, it deals with some serious topics.
Okay.
So just make sure you're in the right mindset when you do it.
I
But
saw some snippets of it on another friendo's stream, and I was like, oh,
yeah, we've
oh
done like
dear.
half of it. And so I was just like, wow. I mean, I expect it. I it's not the first time Palea has been a little bit darker. Like the story just is that way. But it definitely I think
I feel like
they even put a warning in Discord.
they managed to touch fairly serious topics very tastefully and on a
Hmm.
very like real, relatable note. And I
Yeah.
think that's very special and very respectable.
Yeah. So, once I finish that, maybe I'll have a better idea of where the story is going. But at this time, I'm not really sure what what's gonna like bring us into this new area other than exploration. But I'm excited. And not only are we getting horses is the huge thing, obviously.
Yeah.
Getting mounts in any game is huge, but getting mounts in Palea is even bigger because Palea they do so much right. So like with the
They do, yeah.
horses, they're going to be in the ranching system, which means you can breed them, which means you can have different looking horses. Like and you can make it
Do you
your
ever
own.
imagine the paleo devs just kind of being like, "Oh, haha," like because they were already planning. I think as far as I know, they were already planning on this next expansion when they were releasing Elderwood. Um, and so you ever just can imagine, and Paley isn't the first kind of dev team that does that, right? Um, but like they're bringing out ranching. Everybody's excited about ranching. Like, oh my god, this is so next level. Oh my god, this is amazing. And devs just sitting there like, oh, you just wait.
Right, right. It's just like you don't
Like,
even know.
you don't know the half of it.
No, I think it's really special. It's honestly Palea getting their mounts feels kind of similar in the amount of joy it's bringing as when Guild Wars 2 finally got theirs. And I've said it before and I'll keep on saying it. Guild Wars 2 has one of the best mount systems in the business. Like just hands down. It's so good.
It's pretty decent. Pretty
And
okay.
so I'm feeling almost equally as good about Palea's, which is exciting.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, we're getting the horses. We're also getting a new housing line, which is exciting. It's a bit more human focused, like ancient human, so it's kind of interesting. Um, and obviously, whatever gameplay mechanics end up coming with the new map, so probably another, group event, similar to the Pixie Blossom Bounce
Can't
and
wait to see.
the
We
Flower
should do
Garden.
like a We should do like a Elderwood wrap up collab day. Like, just wrapping up the final tidbits, like completing the final things, getting more essences to get the last two things.
Oh yeah, that might be a good idea to try.
Right.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Okay.
E.
Yeah,
Drop the
so
tacos.
that's Palia, May 12th. It's like literally right around the corner. So if you're a person who needs to get your story wrapped up, it's
Me.
probably time
It's
to
me.
start working
I'm
on
the
it.
person. Yeah. I can laugh to you, throwing a wrench in my paleo plans.
Yeah, well, we've only got so many days left. All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about in regards to the Paleo expansion? Obviously, we'll talk about it more as it gets closer.
No. I think I'm good.
All right.
I think I'm good.
So, the other MMO I wanted to mention having an update on the
I mean, I
same
have some
day
MMOs,
because
but
they
yeah.
hate me. Guild Wars 2, my most favorite MMO in the world. They are having the next update to their story on May 12th. It's going to bring in another map, which is always exciting. So there's going to be lots and lots of stuff to explore. I'm pretty hyped. If you're unsure, because we had to wait a little bit longer for this, because they did a patch in between that was more of it was a quality of life patch, I'll say. So we've been
Those are my
waiting a little
favorite.
bit. Yeah, it's good. So there is a recap if you need it on their YouTube and all of their
Did
socials.
they improve Heart of Thorns?
Of course not. What do you mean improve? It's perfect.
Pain. Pure pain. Pure
You're
pain.
almost done.
Pure pain.
The new update is called The Only Way. And yeah, we're gonna get some
It's to
more
yeet Heart of
vlogs.
Thorns. Woohoo! Sorry. I'm in the
Wow.
midst of it. I'm
She's in
struggling.
the
Okay, leave
midst
me
of it.
alone.
Listen, at least people are helping you.
This is true. I've had some very kind people pop into stream while I'm going through it to like lead me like this way. Oh my god. Please go on, sorry.
No, you're fine. Well, I mean, we don't know a whole lot yet. They teased us with a small teaser. And then we know that we're getting the next
A quick
map.
spoiler warning.
Oop. I got her. Getting some more mounts. Oh, we are getting some more legendary items. I think legendary trinkets that we can earn. I think one's through
Okay.
World versus World and one is through PvE. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to like do both on the same day or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We are in trouble.
It's gonna be Cess's first 12-hour stream.
Oh my gosh. Maybe with enough coffee.
You can do it. I hear Red Bull helps too.
Jeez, I haven't had an energy drink since I don't know. Probably like a decade.
Nah, I love a good Red Bull. I'm bad with them.
But yeah, so Guild Wars 2, Palia, both updating on May 12th. Good luck choosing when and how to play if you play both MMOs, because I'm struggling. What did you have?
There are. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, go ahead. I was asking what you were up. You said you had some things to mention.
Oh yeah, because there are two MMOs that I play that Cess refuses to play. I mean, she's played one of them. The other one she refuses to play for whatever reason. That have had updates very recently. So these are already out. The first one I want to mention is Elder Scrolls Online has finally brought out their night market update. As I've mentioned before, ESO now has a new thing they're calling seasons, which is basically a season is like in one season they'll have like several waves of updates. Which is a little bit confusing, but they're figuring out. Hopefully we'll get a bit more clear in the future. Their most recent wave that has just launched is called the Night Market. The Night Market is the game's very first event zone. And it's a limited time high difficulty PvE experience set in the extraplanar city of Fargrave. It's designed primarily for veteran players, and the night market combines difficult rogue bosses, public events, dungeons, and a full 12-player trial. You can also, at the very beginning, if you do the night market quest for it, you get to unlock a new house. So yeah, I think this is like, you get like to unlock several different areas depending on how much you do for the night market. Don't hold me to it. I haven't played yet. I'm busy with Laftia, but it looks really really cool. I was really excited for the night market, and I'm still really excited to hop into it. This is gonna go on until June 17th, so we do have over a month to hop into that and try that out. But I'm very excited for it.
Yeah,
Ever since they got rid of like Craglorn they didn't get rid of Craglorn, but like pre-1 Tamriel, Craglorn used to
nerfed
be
it.
really extremely difficult.
They nerfed it.
They nerfed the heck out of
I mean, it was
Craglorn.
still hard though. I don't know.
So yeah. You didn't play pre-1 Tamriel, did you? You played
No, no,
after.
no.
Yeah. Pre-1 Tamriel, Craglorn used to be like the solo check if you were able to like solo a dungeon, stuff like that. It was really really hard. Um, so I'm really excited to see another zone like this. I'm very excited to hop into night market. I was told to definitely go in with a group.
Yeah, that's what
It
I've
is
heard.
actually really tough.
Yeah, that's what I've
So
heard. So
yeah,
like the solo players were getting real upsetty spaghetti because they were like,
yeah.
I don't want to play my MMO with people. It's like, what do you
I mean,
mean?
I'm that person. I'm like, I want to be able to play my MMO on my own. Oh my god.
Well, I
But
mean,
yeah,
they'll
there's
probably adjust a little bit.
yeah, probably. There's 3 different factions that you get to choose from. So this is PvE, but it is 3 different factions, and depending on the faction that you choose, you get different cosmetics and whatnot. And yeah, definitely go check it out if you haven't in a while. I am part of the ESO stream team, and I'll probably be doing some giveaways on my stream when I do play it. Because they've very generously given us a few codes for it. So yeah. Apart from ESO, there's another MMO. Can you guess which MMO I'm gonna be talking about, Cess? Do you have a hunch?
Is it the most final of fantasies?
It is the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, now with a free trial that includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and award-winning Shadowbringers expansion, up to level 80 with no restrictions on playtime. Sorry, I had to.
Were
I
you
had to.
reading the message?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Elton has it memorized, just saying. Get on his level.
I'm sorry. But yeah, Final Fantasy 14 has just had an update which will be, I actually don't know if it already includes all these things. I think it does. It's either going to or already includes all these things up until Shadowbringers, which if you're not aware, Final Fantasy does have a free trial, a free unlimited trial, and you can play it unlimited. You can play it like you can be on a free account forever if you want, you know? The only restriction you have is that you only get to level each of your classes to level 80. And I mean each. So in Final Fantasy, if you don't know, you have one character. You choose at the beginning when you create the character, you choose your class. But then once you're in the game, you can go pick up other classes. And there are so many other classes that you can pick up. And you can level each of these up until level 80. Just saying, it is a pretty damn good deal. The only thing is, you're not allowed to buy the game. The moment you buy the game, it's actually a different launcher, point 1. It's a different launcher. And point 2, from the moment you buy the game, you will have to pay a monthly sub. But I feel like with every year or like every expansion that they're bringing out, that they're announcing, they up their like free trial. So before it was up until Stormblood, and now it's up until Shadowbringers, which means that in probably about 2 years from now, maybe 3, we'll have Endwalker probably within the free trial. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Cesire, if you don't play the moment they include Endwalker in the free trial, we're gonna have words. We're gonna have such strong
Uh,
words. Oh my goodness. But yeah, they have just released their new patch 7.5, Trail to the Heavens, which released on April 28th. It continues the Dawn Trail storyline. If you've already done like main story, this is for the MSQ, like post MSQ of Dawn Trail. It also includes some new dungeons, a new trial, and has some new quality of life things. And yeah, it's definitely worth, if you for some reason have been living under a rock, haven't heard about this new update, definitely go check it out. Um, they've included a bunch of things, and there's a bunch more things to come. And obviously, they have also announced their brand new expansion, Evercold, which is the thing after Dawn Trail, which looks really stinking cool and interesting. And for the very first time, it seems like I'm actually going to be able to play it on release, providing I'm able to get the expansion. But I'm really, really excited for it, and you guys should check it out. Okay, thanks, I'm done.
Can you tell Luna was excited by how she quickly got talking faster and high pitched, and then more high pitched, and then so fast that you could barely understand her?
Sorry.
She's very excited.
I'm very excited for Final Fantasy. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. It's a good game. It's a good game. And the free trial is honestly great. You can't I think you can't join an FC, which is like a guild, the equivalent of like a guild in Final Fantasy. But they have something else that is like, oh god, I'm forgetting the word now. But they have like something else that's pretty similar to a guild, and you can join those. So you can still be like in a group, so to say, with your friends. Yeah.
So there you
It's
go.
great.
If
Go
you
play
were
it.
thinking about it, maybe think about it harder or download it.
No, don't think about it. Just download it.
Just
nothing
download
to
it.
think
If
about.
you've
Just
got
download
what
it.
150 gigs free on your computer. I saw how beefy that bad boy is.
It's just some gigabytes. It's okay.
Just some.
Just delete Guild Wars 2.
How dare you? How dare you? I will never delete Guild Wars 2. I'm gonna be playing that till my grave. I'm gonna have them put a screen in my coffin so I can play it in my grave.
Oh my god. just put the what is it? What do you have, the Steam Deck there?
It would work. All right.
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
So that was our MMO. I guess I'm gonna call it the MMO
Tangent.
wind up.
Yeah.
Getting y'all excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Do you have anything else you want to talk about before we get to upcoming releases?
No, I don't know what you put in upcoming releases, but you better have some games that I'm excited for.
Well, there's at least one.
You better. You
I mean,
better.
There's at least one.
We're gonna have words.
What do you mean?
Right.
What do you mean?
Words.
What? What have I done?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm just being mean.
All right.
You're fine.
Okay, so we got our upcoming releases for May 1st through the 15th. These are not obviously all the games coming out. It would take way too long to put all those on a list at this point. But these are the ones that are on my radar, and quite possibly some of them on Luna's radar.
Yeah.
At least one, but not on this page. It's on the next one.
Not on this page, no.
Okay. So, first up, I wanted to mention, we've talked about it before. May or may not comes out today, and actually, it's really cute. So, the dev got super excited and released it last night.
I love that.
Yeah. They're just like, I'm pressing the button.
Here you go.
I imagine it must have been midnight for them, and they're like, it's time. But for me, it wasn't. I was like, what? So yeah, may or may not. If you weren't here when I've mentioned it before, if you haven't heard the episode, it's a cozy horror game. You heard me right. So it's this weird little combination. Like you arrive in town on a train, you have nowhere to go, and some dude's like, okay, well you can't go into the town, but you can go live in this haunted town. And so you're like, okay, I guess I'll go do that. And so you
Very
decide to like,
considerate.
yeah, you post up there, you get chased away by monsters. Like the jump scares, like there are jump scares, but once you've had the first one, you kind of get a feel for what they are, and it's not really. It's basically like you see a piece of art of what the monster looks like, and it yells at
Okay.
you. It's pretty mild. Um, but when I say cozy, the cozy aspect is it's interesting. It's almost like a little town builder. So you move into the place, you go into the town hall, and you find a piece of paper, and they're like, "Oh, this means you're mayor." So you become the mayor of this haunted town, and you can fix it up. And as you fix it up and get to know the residents, you start to be less afraid of them. And the town kind of comes to life. So like you fix the different buildings and stuff, and you just make it better. It's so cute. It's such a weird combination, but honestly, it's done well, and the art style is very interesting. It's like claymation almost.
Yeah,
Um,
it's
yeah. And you have your hands, like your hands are always in your pocket, but your hair also has hands that you use.
yeah,
It's
it's
so
creepy.
wacky. I love
It's
it.
creepy.
I said cozy horror.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
you
said
did.
what I said. So yeah, that's out now. May or may not. It's very charming. Definitely check it out. I mean, there's a character in it named Dictators, so that should sell it for you, in my opinion. It also has a demo, so you can try it before you buy it.
Love that.
Okay, next up is a game that we actually played during Next Fest. It is called Wax Heads, coming out May 5th. This is like a shop simulator game, but you work in a record store. And so you have to like help the customers find the records that they're looking for based on kind of they don't always like ask outright. They'll like talk to you a little bit and you figure out what record they want from the hints in what they say basically. It was very, very fun.
Okay.
And the music was so good. Which it kind of has to be. You work in a record store. But I really, really liked it. I'm hoping I'll get a chance to check it out on stream at some point because it just it played really nicely. Like the gameplay loop is you start the day, you help a couple customers, and you kind of get the story of the town through the customers and your fellow employees over time. So it's kind of one of those like day in the life games,
Yeah.
But I really, really liked it. It still has a demo if anybody wants to try it before they buy it. Add it to your wish list. Next up, and I talked about this one pretty extensively last stream during the one of the showcase discussions, but Dead as Disco is entering early access May 5th. This is that rhythm fight 'em game.
This
That
is something
has
Hubby's actually interested in.
yeah, I mean honestly I still need to try out the demo, which is still up. I'm afraid to try it because I feel like I'm gonna get addicted to it. Um, but yeah, coming into early access, if you want to kind of try and help shape the game going forward, or help give them a little bit of a cash injection, you can add it to your wish list and buy it when it comes out on May 5th. This next one,
Can I quickly interject with
yeah,
something?
yeah.
Because I just found something. This is quickly going back to NTE earlier.
Okay.
Sorry. Basically, there was the latest dev interview Yang Li did touch on the subject. So, what Yang Li has said is that our bottom line is very clear, and our core assets and character portraits will never touch AI. Second, game players buy emotional value, and everyone is very disgusted with spending money to buy industrial assembly line products. We will mainly use AI to run some atmosphere renderings to see if it is the feeling we want as a preliminary work for finding references and a lot of trial and error. So
What does
they're
that mean?
planning basically they're planning on using AI for things that they're still testing to see if they truly fit in the world the way that they envision or not. But essentially the end product that they are releasing into the game and that is people are going to be maybe potentially paying for will not touch AI, will always then be made by actual humans.
All right, so there's a little bit more of the AI disclosure on Neverness to Everness. And,
Sorry, I just found that and I thought I
no,
wanted to quickly.
no, it's fine. That's good. That's good.
Anyways, back to upcoming releases. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm glad. Well, I'm glad that you did it because we were talking about it earlier, and hearing a statement from the devs is also important when you have these discussions. Because that's how else are you going to make an informed decision? All right, so up next is a game coming out on May 7th called Alabaster Dawn. They're coming into early access, and this was one I wanted to mention it when we were talking about this showcase, but I could only talk about so many games, and so I don't think it made the list. This one looks super interesting. It's a pixel game, like a pixel RPG. It kind of reminded me a lot of Sea of Stars,
okay,
which I loved. But it's technically, like, I think the second game that this game studio has made, with their first one being a game called Crosscode. And so they had, like, a developer deep dive, and just, they're very passionate about what they do, which is always a good sign, right? Like, it makes you feel like, okay, this has a lot of potential. But, like, this one's interesting because of the way that it does it's like a puzzle game with some interesting, not turn-based combat, but like action combat. But you can kind of like mix and match your skills and stuff to make all different kinds of builds, which looks very interesting to me. And you know me, I love a good pixel game, so it doesn't take much to be like, oh yeah, pixel RPG, give it to me.
Sold.
Well, and so like one of the really cool things about it is like you're a character that like wakes up with a specific job, which is to restore the world after a calamity, the classic tale, right? And so it's got kind of those mechanics where when you have done things in an area, that area will change. It will get better, it will get greener, the plants will start growing again. And there's a town that will start kind of rebuilding over time as you're doing story and helping them rebuild it. So it grows with you as you go through the story, basically, which is always fun. So yeah, Alabaster Dawn, early access. If you want to help them figure out how to make it the best game that they can make it, add it to your wish list. Consider buying it. It looks really good so far. Like, I'm excited for it.
I'm curious about it.
Yeah, you might want to. Yeah, that one might be one that even Fonzie could get into as well. So definitely worth looking up.
Okay. No.
And let me double check. Yeah, they have a demo, so you can also try a demo.
Nice.
All right. Also, May 7th is another game that I have mentioned before during the Next Fest discussions. Froggy Hates Snow. This was a sleeper.
I'll play this one.
Yes, I was surprised by how much I liked. So, like, I mentioned it before, and I'll just say it again. I'm glad that this one had a demo, because when I read about it and when I looked at it, I was like, I don't know if I'll like that. I was just like, it looks kind of fun, but it looks kind of like I would get bored or something. Yeah. As soon as I played the demo, I realized how wrong I was, because it is so much fun. This is a little roguelike game where you are a frog in this kind of endless winterland, and you have to dig your way through the snow to get through the levels. Basically, you can like either fight your way through, or you can find keys and escape through a door, and you have to keep your furnace going in your house so that you don't freeze to death. It's just incredibly satisfying. The little powers that you can get just digging through the snow like looks and feels good. And there's kind of an environmental story going on that you piece together over time. And there's a bunch of different frogs you can play as well. You unlock them through the gameplay and whatnot. So very, very excited for this one. I managed to get a key. Yay! So we'll be playing that, when it comes out. You can also still try out the demo. And the demo you can play a lot. You can play the demo for a really long time. So, that's either a warning or an invitation, depending on who you are. All right. That's page 1. Page 2. See, there's one that
Moment
you
of
know.
truth. Moment of truth. You didn't include the one I wanted you to
What
include.
was the one you wanted me to include?
Mixtape.
What?
Mixtape.
Oh, did you mention that last week?
Yeah.
Girl, you had to mention that again this week. Okay, hold on, chat. Hold on.
No, it's fine. We can just quickly deviate a little bit.
Yeah, deviate, Luna,
Mixtape
go.
is another one that is coming out on May 7th, actually. And it is basically what it says on the Steam page is, on their last night together, 3 friends embark on one final adventure. You play through a mixtape of memories set to the soundtrack of a generation. So it just looks like a feel good, like, end of summer kind of cozy adventure. Potentially a little bit mystery, and I really love the trailer, and I love the colors and the art style. I'm very excited for this game, very excited to test it out, and that is coming out on May 7th, so only 5 days away. Put it on your wish list. And if you're curious, yeah. Yeah, it's a narrative single player game. It looks really cute. I really love it. Like, I'm really, really excited for this one.
The developer's name is Beethoven and Dinosaur.
Yeah. But look at it. Doesn't it just feel like so, like, you know?
No, it looks really good. I think I forgot about it after you mentioned it last week and it escaped from my brain.
Yeah, and last week she was like, no, this comes out after our next podcast, so I'm gonna put it on next podcast. And then
that sounded so much brattier because your nose is stuffed.
Sorry. I'm so bad right now.
That was like the brattiest
right now, okay?
Okay, all right. Very sorry. Oh, also the other thing with that game, not good for streamers, but great for anybody else. It has a banging soundtrack. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, is it gonna have like a streamer mode?
I don't know. I'm probably this is probably gonna be one that I end up playing off stream, honestly, just on my own time. But I'm really excited for this one.
Yeah. So that was mixtape.
Unless I get a key
7th.
from it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Please contact me. My email is luna.biz@gmail.com. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Carry on.
This has become unhinged. All right, next up, coming out May 10th, is a game that I played a demo for a while back now. It's called Nookfall West Town. It's a little slice of life, kind of another kind of like shop simulator a little bit. It's mostly a visual novel, though, I would say. Like, it's got the shop simulator elements a little bit, but heavily it's a visual novel. And you just work at like a little corner shop in West Town and, you know, just learn about the town through talking to the residents and helping them out with stuff. It's really chill. It's a very chill game. So yeah, that is May 10th. They still have a demo, so you can check it out now and see if you like it. And then we have one that both Luna and I are excited about, and I'll let Luna take this one away.
Oh, I love this. Is like Outbound. Outbound is the game we're talking about. That's OUTBOUND. It is a co-op camping game, like a virtual camping game. You grab a couple friends, you jump in your camper van, and you go on a little adventure. It's really cute. I really love it. You can also play it solo player if you don't have anybody you want to play this with. But it's really cute. You get to customize your camper van a little bit, your characters a little bit, and you just get to go and explore the journey. And you get to build a crazy house on the roof of your camper van.
It
Yeah,
makes
like a
no sense,
full
but it's
blown
fun.
it no, and the way it like folds together is like a little folding chair. And then you just have like two little luggages on top of your caravan, and your whole house in this is in those two little luggages.
It's
I love it.
beautiful.
It was so much fun when we played this. We played this a while back, and it still has a demo, so definitely go check it out. This was meant to release on May 15th.
14th.
They decide 14th, sorry.
You're
They
fine.
decided to release early on May 11th. So, keep your eyes peeled. Maybe they'll end up doing another thing and just releasing it next day and be like, oops, surprise. I don't know. I
So,
don't know.
do you want to know? I saw the reason that they moved it, and it's
Yeah,
hilarious. They moved
go for
it
it.
because Subnautica 2 is coming out on the 14th. And they were like, we don't want to compete with Subnautica.
Oh, that's so fair. That is so fair.
Yeah, because I was like, why did they just like move up the date? And then they literally said it in the Steam news, and I was like, oh, all right, that's a solid move. May 11th.
Fair, fair. Yeah, for Outbound.
We also have another May 11th release date. Another game that I talked about during Next Fest, which is Green Hearth Necromancer. This is a really cute little. It's actually more of an idle game. It's like an idle story game. You take care of a garden, but not all of the plants are like normal plants because you're a witch. So some of them are like dead plants that, are unalive, but you have to still keep them unalive. It was really, really fun.
This is what I wanted to play and I didn't get around to. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Like, it might be a little bit harder to stream, because it is an idle game, but when I was playing the demo, and that could have just been sped up for the demo, it felt like there was a lot of story in between. Like, so you could just, like, do a bunch of story in between waiting for the plants to grow and whatnot. So, it could be a good, it could probably be a good game for, like, co-working, where you, like, take care of your plants and then do your actual task and then come back and take care of your plants, But I really liked it. Like, the ambiance was good. The characters that we got to meet were good. Taking care of the plants was pretty satisfying. And I don't know. I really liked the addition of the weird undead plants, like the witchy plants. It just added something extra to the genre, I guess. But yeah, that's Green Hearth Necromancer. It still has the demo if you want to try it out. It was really chill. It's another one of those relaxer games, Hard day at work, come back and play the Green Hearth Necromancer and just take care of plants.
Games like that, honestly.
Yeah, and like you meet cute people too. Like the NPCs are cute. They've got their little stories. So, I liked it. May 12th, and this poor indie game coming out on May 12th. This is one I actually beta tested for these guys. Not on stream or anything, but I beta tested for them, and so like I imagine It's a Cesire will be in the credits, which is pretty cool. It's called Uncle Lee's Cookbook, a recipe for disaster. It is a point and click, like a classic point and click game where you have Uncle Lee, who is a bit of a mad scientist, and things tend to not go well to him, or well with him. So like you kind of like I don't know. It's just calamity after calamity that his poor niece has to figure out. Like, at one point, he breaks quantum mechanics while he was trying to make tea. At one point, we're going back in time and forward in time in a groovy van. It's a classic point and click game. I really liked it though. It's got very clever writing, and some fun puzzle mechanics. So I'm excited to play it on stream at some point. It's just like, oh man, coming out on
It's
the
coming
same
out
day as
May.
Palia and Guild Wars 2 updates.
Yeah. Man,
Oh,
that's
that's
rough.
rough.
That's gonna be
Yep.
rough.
But point and click games definitely have their audience. So
Yeah,
I think this one will find its people because it really is
absolutely.
charming. Um, yeah. So yeah, we'll be seeing that at some point on the stream. And we'll also be seeing this next one, which is May 13th, Feline Forensics and the Meowseum Mystery. I played this one during Next Fest and I loved
Sounds
it.
like such a cess game,
It was
honestly.
so much fun. It's like like a noir detective game, but you are
Yeah.
a cat. So it's just got all these silly things like, you were instead of being you like wasted on booze, you were wasted on milk. And that's why you don't remember some of these things. So it's a bit like Duck Detective in the way that it plays. You gather information
Okay.
and you kind of have to piece together the answer to the case basically using the information, a bit of like kind of like plug and play with different phrases and whatnot. And there's a couple of different little mini game mechanics as well. So I really liked it. I thought it had a lot of charm, and I think one of the devs was hanging out when I was streaming it.
I always love
And
that. It's always such a good time.
yeah, so they loved the voice that I gave to the cat. Cuz obviously I was giving him a nice detective growl. I really really liked it. So I'm very excited to be checking that out. I was able to secure myself a key. Um so yeah, classic detective game. Get to be a cat. Feline forensics and the Meowseum mystery. What more could you want? I mean,
Okay.
what more? Also, you can try out the demo, and the demo was. I think the
I love how
demo.
all these games right now, all of them have demos still
Yeah,
available.
right?
Holy moly.
Yeah, not a single game on this list didn't have a demo, which is beautiful. And I think a lot of them were in Next Fest, so
GG game devs, honestly. Thank you so much for
yeah.
keeping these demos up. That's amazing.
It makes it honestly in this day and age, it's harder to play a game now that doesn't have a demo because it's just like, well, there are 10 other games that want my money that do have a demo.
Honestly, yeah.
So
Oh
yeah,
my
if you
goodness.
liked any of the games we talked about, you can always check out their demos. I'm trying to get better about posting these on my Blue Sky sometime after the Pixel Yaps episode so that you can actually see it. So I'll try and get that out this weekend. But yeah, those are some of the upcoming releases. Like I mentioned, it's not even all of them. I missed some. Oh, I did have an honorable mention. Apparently, Odd Fauna. We talked about this one. Odd
Oh
Fauna,
yeah.
Secrets of the Terror Beast. So their Steam page still says June, but I got a Wholesome Games newsletter, and they were like, "Yeah, Odd Fauna early access May 13th," and I was like, "What?" I almost came and fixed the list.
Oh my god.
But I didn't because I was confused. But yeah, so apparently they're coming out May 13th into early
So
access.
keep that on your radar because that one looked really cool.
Yeah, this was a cute little one where you live on the back of a Terra Beast, which is a very large dinosaur-like creature, and you look like a little creature from Where the Wild Things Are. The artist actually builds these little guys like they're all figurines. So they definitely have that look and feel, which is awesome. It was so cute. But it is an early access, and based on the demo, I imagine it might be a little rough at first. So just keep that in mind. But at the end of early access, I imagine it will be a beautiful, beautiful, fun experience because they're very passionate. And
Oh, I also just saw something. This is already out. This literally released yesterday. But I don't know if you remember Adorable Adventures.
oh my gosh, yeah, that one too.
The one that he plays as a cute little curious boy that's out to
Yeah.
try and find his brother.
Mm-hmm.
That one is now actually out. Okay, it's currently 20% off as well on an introductory offer, and that ends May 14th. That offer, and they do still have their demo available. So if you wanna first test out how it'd be like exploring the world as an adorable little boar, you can test it out first and then consider buying it. 20% off right now. It's honestly, it was really cute. I tried out the demo of it. I had to stop myself. I loved it.
Yeah, somehow, I don't know how, but somehow that one wasn't on my wish list, so I missed it last week, and I was so mad. I was so mad. I was like, what? Because I'm in
I
their
literally just got an
Discord.
email for it. I was like, oh yeah, let me
Yeah.
quickly mention this.
Yeah, well, I'm in their dev Discord, but they made another Discord for the game itself, and so they didn't do any announcements in the dev Discord, and I was
Fair.
like, no. So mad. But yeah, it's really fun. I definitely don't have a clip on my YouTube of me scratching my butt on a table as a boar. That's not a thing that exists.
No, definitely not. I believe you. Yeah.
Anyway, anything else? We had a couple extras today, but these games be sneaking up on me. I have a physical calendar now that I write on.
I was just saying on stream this past week that I thought when I made a podcast with you, Pixel Yaps, right? I thought that this would narrow down the amount of games I wanted to play. Oh, how wrong I was.
Did you forget who I was?
This is the worst idea I ever had. No, I love our little podcast. It's great. I love how many indie games we get to highlight and that we talk about all sorts of games. We talk about anything and everything that we have like a remote interest in. We're like, oh yeah, this exists.
Yeah, I think the only thing that doesn't show up very often, I mean, I don't really play a lot of racing games. And
Racing games for me, I get into them every now and then, but they're a very strictly me thing.
yeah.
Like, this is something I will like deep dive into for like 3 days. I will be that, stereotypical yucky gamer girl that doesn't shower and just does racing game for 3 days straight. And then I'll slowly crawl out of my hole and see the sunlight again and be blinded by it.
So only buy Luna a racing game if you don't want to see her for 3 days. That's
literally.
That's what I'm
Literally.
hearing. I think maybe
if you need me gone, buy me a racing game. If you need me to disappear.
Yeah, and maybe we don't talk
Okay.
a lot about too many FPS games, but you never know.
We've mentioned Fortnite.
Yeah,
sure.
well, and every day the indie realm surprises me. I was not a roguelike player in the past, but I am now.
Oh, that's gone. That's gone.
Yeah, never played a Souls-like until Cat Game. Crystalla.
Cat game.
I call it Cat Souls.
I love it. But yeah,
All
I
right.
think that is a yap on episode 24 of Pixel Yaps.
That's right. We have been.
Stacked.
Well, I'm Cesire. I stream 5 days a week during the weekdays on twitch.tv/It's a Tree with 3 E's. I also now stream it to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/@itsacesare. And I am Cesare on Blue Sky. And I post a lot there too. So good luck.
I post a lot.
I do. I do be posted.
And I'm Loonaromi, commonly known as Luna. I stream about 4 days a week on twitch.tv/Loonaromi. And I've also been multi-streaming it to YouTube, which is just youtube.com/@Loonaromi as well. I also upload a few times a week to YouTube Shorts as well as TikTok. And I do be posting a lot as well on both Twitter and Blue Sky.
All right. Thank you all so much for listening. We will see you in 2 Fridays with some more gaming goodness.
Pixel
Who
Yaps.
knows? Who knows what we'll talk about? Goodbye, everybody.
Pixels and yaps. Pixels and yaps. We like pixels and computer games. Pixels and yaps. Pixels and yaps. We're yapping about pixels and computer games. Pixels and yaps.